Megan was shunting freight cars at the harbor yard. Ever since she had been punished by Mr. Newton for pretending to be ill and made Mark to do her work, she was to do his work as well as her own. She grumbled dreadfully as she had just shunted a line of freight cars into the sidings when Ethan puffed in with the empty fish vans. Yuck! What an awful smell! Oh, sorry, Megan. It's the smell of the fish. I brought these empty vans here where all the fish had already been delivered to their destinations. And once I have to work hard with them this late at night, I have to be cautious and careful around fishes, because they ought to be the smelly keepers you could ever tell. Well, I could tell by that sort of smell. It's because I could smell you coming from miles away when you're passing by, Ethan. At least you never see me doing the smelly job so easily when I'm doing this much dirty work for Mark. Well, taking the fishy train is real work, Megan. You have it easy shunting freight cars here and there from the yards. You never know, Mr. Newton may one day assign you to take the train. I wouldn't be called scrapped pulling that smelly train. I'm sure Mr. Newton will never put me on that smelly job. But Megan didn't know how true Ethan's words would be. One day, Mr. Newton came to the shed to see the engines. I would like an engine to take to the train of fish that needs to be delivered to the station on the other side of the railway. Andrew and Ernest looked away. They have enough work to do. Ethan wondered who would be chosen, but then he looked at Megan, who just rolled her eyes. I have decided that Megan will be taking it. Megan's grin faded away. Me? But sir, I'm too important for that smelly job. Besides, I was just shunting freight cars since it was for my punishment. Why can't Chad do it? He loves doing small jobs. A really useful engine doesn't argue, Megan. You're departed for the harbor at 5 a.m. sharp. Look on the bright side, Megan. The fishy train is a express train. I much prefer a passenger express, not one of running fish. It's just unfair. It's okay, Megan. You'll get used to it when you get there soon. It was still dark when Megan's driver and fireman arrived the next morning. Come on, Megan. We better get to the docks. Fine. Still, it wasn't fair. When she reached the docks, Megan could see the cars that were already arranged for her to take them to the other side of the railway. The crane was unloading the fish from the nearby ship. Come on, you lot! I don't have all morning. What's taking you so long? Gee, one of these days, some things never change, and I can't believe I still got time to deliver this smelly, rotten train the first time. But before Megan could finish, the crane's chain came loose suddenly, and the crate fell and burst open when it hit Megan's tender. Ouch! Hey! What's the big idea? The big idea is that you're too impatient to wait. That's why the crate hits you. We're sorry, but this is what you get for ordering us about. Megan had hoped no one would see her being like this, but Ernest saw everything. It wasn't long before the mess was cleared, and Megan pulled away, feeling embarrassed. Later that morning, Ernest told the other engines what he had seen. Mark had came back from the works to be mended, and he too had heard Ernest's story. And for a long time afterwards, when any of the engines saw Megan, they would say, Do you smell something fishy going on? Megan said nothing. She thought the other engines were being rather immature indeed.